Usually when I have my students do this, I have them do it with kuno kata. This would be one of the taihenjutsu that they could do after they've done that as a drill. Okay, so I'll show that. I'm gonna have to rotate the camera to show you because there's a tree here. I'm gonna strike the tree and then you'll see me do it. Okay, so I'm gonna do it right here by it first, and then I'll turn it, rotate around and do it on the tree. All right. So normally when we do this, I always say, the way I teach this to people at the beginning, is I say, pretend you're smacking somebody in the face. That's what you want to think about doing. Slapping someone and you're rolling away. That's all it is, okay? A way also to break this down to people is, you're just doing Zimpo Kaiten, or you're doing Gyaku Kaiten, but you just turn around and then you do Gyaku, and then you're basically doing Gyaku Kaiten. But your feet kind of stay in the same place, but there's a weird pivot on your feet. A lot of people don't teach this part with the feet. I don't understand this. I teach this to my guys. It's a very crucial thing, okay? So I'll try to explain it real quick. All right, so like I said, when I talk about, I'll have a guy start in Shizen, have a guy start in Shizen here, and I'll have them step back. Like they're gonna go to Ichimonji almost, like they're gonna step back to Ichimonji, but this hand's gonna come up like you're gonna smack. I usually put my hand up on the opposite side so they smack my hand. So what I do is I have them come up and I have them smack this hand, which helps propel the body. Boom! Here. And then they go. You really want to leap with this when you go, right? So when you do it also, the thing I'm talking with the feet, watch my feet. I'm gonna try to break the step. Okay, so I'm here, she's in, I'm stepping, right? Right now my right foot's facing that way, my left foot's facing this way, okay? Which is fine. But I don't know if you guys saw what my feet did. I pivot on my heels. So the front of my feet come up and I do this motion. So if I'm here, I step and I'm on my heels. This. Right? So here, I reach. And come up and come up. Okay? You really gotta go for it. You really gotta go for it. Leap when you do this. You know? If you do it slow, it's actually really difficult. You wanna put some power to it. I'm trying to do it slow so I can show you piece by piece, but it's very difficult. So if I go and I'm like, boom, boom, and you pop up immediately. The smaller you stay, the easier it'll be to get up also. So if I'm here, boom, there, come up and come up, okay? So get used to that feeling of, you know, you're in Kamai, you're in Ichimonji, rotate on the heels. Rotate on the heels in that direction, and you're gonna go. So if I'm here, rotate, and come up, okay? Another thing I teach also, I guess my training changed because as I got older, because I felt like my body wasn't like keeping up with what I needed to do. So I made little adjustments, and it was more adjustments to how I move, which made it easier for me to get up, things like that. So in this case, when you saw me get up, when I rolled, or I did my nagare, I came to here, okay? Now I gotta get up. I could just stand up, but when I stand up, and then I have, usually what happens is people go here, they'll stand up, and then go back and come on. The way I teach my guys is, because my foot's over here, take your foot, your back foot, realign it. So if I'm here, I'll realign my back foot, so now it's in a straight line here, and I just rotate at the hip and open my knee, and I'm in Kama. Okay? If I'm here, it's like if I rolled and I'm here, I'll realign my knee so my hips are facing straight, and I rotate my hip. It takes so much pressure off your knee, and it's just the hip just rotates and opens. When you do it that way, it's like, oh wow, why didn't we ever think about this before? You know, people usually just go there. Like I said, people usually just go here, stand up, and then go to Kama. No, go to Kama from right there or while you're there. If you're here, open your foot, rotate your foot so your hips are aligned, rotate at the hip, and you're in a low Kama automatically. It generates that Kama right there, automatically. So learn to rotate while your knees on the ground, rotate your foot so that your hips are now facing straight ahead, and then rotate the hip joint. Open the hip, and that's what gets you up easy and puts you in a really good command. All right, guys? Take care. All right, guys, next I'm going to show what I was talking about in terms of kudo kata, and then using Ryusui after that, okay? Or you could do junagare. It's up to you. Usually when I teach this, I have the guys do basically whatever they want to do in terms of, I usually give them like maybe 3 or 4 options in terms of once you do your kick for kudo kata, you could just do any number of things that you want to get out of it. All right, so I'm going to actually show you all of them, okay, that I have my guys do, so that they can just do it. All right? So we're going to start in Shoshi no Kamae here, all right, and Uke is coming in. I'm going to get a little bit closer here. Uke is coming in, or get on ski, all right? So we're dropping back, bringing the hand up. I like, Mike Seaman used to have us strike those eyes. Don't just hold the hand up. Strike the eyes, okay? Okay, so once again, get on barai. This should be at the same time. Get on barai, strike the eyes, kick. As you step back, just drop. So that's one method, okay? So as you saw, I kicked, step back, okay? Another one would be, once I kick, I would step forward. I would step forward. That's another way of doing it. But I like to get distance. Kick, step back. Evaluate with this one. I'm in Shoshi no Kamae. Boom, boom. Strike here, right? Drop. Here, boom, boom. Kick, boom, junagare. Okay. Here, boom, strike, kick, boom. Good. Come up again. So 4 variations that you could do of that, okay? So 4 different variations. Enjoy.